Hello everybody. Ooh, wow. Please focus on me. Focus on me. Okay. So, this is my sketchbook. And I decided to do a sketchbook tour for today. This is a sketchbook from, I think, 2 summers ago, maybe 3. It was when I basically first started Instagram, so probably 2. And I've been wanting to do a sketchbook tour. I actually want to do a tour of my current sketchbook, which is my Moleskine sketchbook, but it's not completely full yet, just a few more pages to go. So I thought I'd finish that up before I do a sketchbook tour of that. But in the meantime, we can reminisce over my old drawings, and it'll be cool to go through this again. So enjoy! So, this is going to be a lot of surprises for me because I didn't really look through the sketchbook first. So you're going to see some really bad drawings in here, but you know what, whatever. This is me practicing, getting better. Yeah, so let's start. Okay. Here's the first page. So the story behind this one, we were doing a project in some class, and I had to have a visual representation, and so I drew this angel and then like edited it on my iPad or whatever. So that's that. Okay, this one I was so proud of at the time I drew it, and I still think it's pretty good for how old I was at that time. I think I just wanted to kind of like make more motion in it instead of just having it like a straight up and down portrait. And I still have problems with that. I need to add more motion to my pictures. But this picture was for a contest on Instagram, and I actually did not like it at the time I drew it, so I eventually just took it off. But it was like a modern Disney princess contest. And yeah, that's Aladdin, and he kind of looks a little bit more like Elvis, but whatever. Trying to get more motion in my drawings. This was planning for a children's book that we were making out of one of my dad's poems. And I was illustrating it, and actually it wasn't my dad's poems, it was my sister's poem, but we made it about our dad. So these were just some planned illustrations. I can't talk, guys. Illustrations that I was doing. You guys might remember these if you've been following me for long enough. These were both for Instagram. For an eye contest, I'm assuming, unless I just drew them for fun. I think I just drew that one for fun, and then did this one later. But I keep saying to myself that I need to make another version of this, like a recent version, because I actually like that idea quite a lot. So I'll probably get around to it someday. And then here's a little rainbow eye. And over here I was practicing lips, and I was really proud of those, I remember. Unfinished drawing. I have so many of those in all my sketchbooks. This one is on Instagram. I was super into hair at that moment, and this whole page was just little hair drawings. This one was a little experiment. Yeah. Here's another unfinished drawing. It was going to be just a fall drawing of like all these little pixie people falling as the little leaves fell. And I tried drawing it again, but again, didn't finish it. More practicing of eyes and nose. I drew eyes, I drew faces everywhere, on my school papers, on random little pieces of paper I found at church, just anywhere and everywhere. And I definitely should suggest you guys to do that as well, because it's great practice, and I am so much better at them now because I've been doodling them all the time. Dang. So this was supposed to be a self-portrait that I was just doing, looking in the mirror. Yeah, that's awkward. Another unfinished drawing. I really liked this one at the time. Now that I look back, the face is a bit too long, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just a sketchbook. But there are those lips again. This one was also for a contest on Instagram. I really, really liked entering the contests, if you couldn't tell. It's based on Christina Otero, her photography. She did a bunch of self-portraits of her with fruit, and it's so creative. I love it, and I loved drawing it. I also entered another one that I don't think is in this sketchbook. I entered two more, actually. A lemon one and a pear one, and you can find those on Instagram. Just look back far enough. I love drawing little pixie people, so here's another one of those, like a flower fairy. More eye doodles, and just having fun with the nose over here. Some little cartoon character. Another eye doodle, again. Blank page, okay. I remember clearly doing this one. We went to South Dakota that summer, and I was in the car watching buffalo as I drew this one. And I was so proud of it at the time I drew it. I used to be so into drawing anime style, you know, manga style characters. But I got out of that and kind of found my own style, but it was a lot of fun to do, and I still like doing them every now and then. These were from the same car ride. I was just practicing drawing figures. Here, we had reached our destination. We were staying in a covered wagon hotel place around where Laura Ingalls was a child, and my mom read those books to us when we were little, and so we wanted to visit there. And on the campsite was a little playground, and I just saw these kids playing on the merry-go-round, so I got inspired to doodle that. Oh my goodness, guys, I still have the hardest time drawing upturned faces. I don't know what to do with the chin. I'm just like, do I leave it there? Do I just make it like an extra long chin? Do I try to bring the shadow up here? I still don't know. I think I can maybe make it look kind of better now, but this is about it. Now this drawing I actually still like. I think the coloring turned out so nicely, and the lips, like, those are goals. Just really pastel-y, light colors, but it still looks pretty, and I still like this drawing. Here's a mermaid. I really like drawing mermaids still. They're so fun. Just little doodles. I think that's supposed to be creation. Some monkey and some fruit and trees. I know that's really light, so I don't know if you can see it. So this is what was from the same summer, of course. But we went to St. Augustine with a friend of ours, and outside their little condo, hotel, what do you call it? Hotel. Why did I say condo? I don't know. This was out their window, and I wanted to try to draw some landscape, so I looked out the window and sketched it all, and was going to color it all, but we left, and I just didn't really feel like doing it anymore, but it's still here. I think I also posted this on Instagram. Here's some little fruit people. They're so cute. More fruit people. I don't know what gave me the inspiration to do this. It was just me being creative. And everybody loves cupcakes. And I'm also still waiting on that cupcake emoji. But this was for a contest where you draw really small things. Like, I think it's 1 inch by 1 inch. This one was for the 4th of July. It's a blind person, a bigger person. Just, yeah, different types of people, different shapes, different nationalities, and we're all equal, and yeah, that was the point of that drawing. And really, who can go a lifetime without drawing at least one minion? I really like this one. I love minions. They're the bomb. Here's some extra papers. Oh, look, that's my eye, actually. And this was done for someone on Instagram. This one probably looks pretty interesting. This was supposed to be for a Disney swap, and I swapped the heads of Jane and Tarzan. And so this was actually just a scrap. I started doing it and decided I didn't like it and wanted to start over. And this is what happened with the next one. Tell me if you guys remember this, because this is also on Instagram. But so Maleficent got a little bit mad at the Disney characters, and this happened. And they're all like, oh no, who's next? This is a cute character that I was drawing. I really like how I did her hair right there. It seems so fun and mischievous, kind of. Some more sketches. I remember doing this as well. Just trying to get different sides of a character. More sketches. The profile of the face has also been hard for me. I'm getting better at it, but I just couldn't figure out here. Like, how did the nose connect to the forehead? How long was the forehead? How far back were the eyes? How far forward was the nose? But it's getting better now. Curly hair all over the place. Oh, look at these. So these are for another challenge like that last one, just 1 inch by 1 inch drawings. And they're actually really fun to do. And they actually kind of take a while, at least this one did. But I'll try to hold them a little bit closer so you can see. Let's try to focus. Oh wow, that didn't work. Okay, there's that one. And yeah, those are really fun to do. So if you ever just feel like doing a drawing, but you don't want to spend too much on it, do a 1 inch by 1 inch drawing. They're really fun to do. It's an unfinished drawing. More curly hair. Aw, this is just a sketch of my little cousin. He's the most cute, he's the cutest thing in the world. More character drawings. See, I'm constantly drawing just figures and people and faces. I just love drawing people because each one is unique, and especially girls, because their hair is just so much fun to draw. And I like drawing little quirky characters like her. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. don't know what that is, actually. I don't remember that. More hair that I started doing. Here's one that I posted on Instagram. These are a bunch of my followers. Maybe you see yourself in here if you're one of these people watching at this moment. But I decided that I needed to do some more follower drawings. And I thought, hey, it's perfect because I could just combine a bunch of them in one photo. And it has a good message too, because these are all very beautiful people. And truly, there can never be a more beautiful you. So there's that. It's another figure drawing. This was a pen challenge that I did, drawing these with nothing but pen. This was another follower drawing, and I think that one was too. Actually, all of these were, except for this. This is my sister, and way back then, me and my friend had an editing account, and I edited her with some butterfly wings on, and then I ended up drawing that picture for this pen challenge. And I still really like it. It's kind of cute. These are pretty good. I like drawing with pen. Here's my 3D drawing. I don't know if I can get it to look 3D on here. I can try. You have to hold it at a certain angle. And the camera's not even big enough. But as always, you can find it on Instagram. Here, let me try something real quick here. That's as close as it's gonna get. Like, it's really hard to do. It's really hard to figure out what angle to draw it at. And I wish I could do better. Maybe I'll try another one now. I did this 2 years ago, so hopefully I've improved. Another person, no surprise there. It's an emoji. We do need to have an emoji like this, guys. Who agrees with me? This is me, okay? Food, my eyes looking at the food, drool. Yeah, this is me. This is me right here. And this is Nala Draws from Instagram. I started drawing her, unfortunately never finished, but she's so cute, and this was when she was singing a bunch of Disney songs, and she put this on her head, and I wanted to draw that because that was awesome. More stuff that I didn't finish. This is, how do I not remember? I think her name's Jordan, but I don't remember her Instagram account. This was, I actually drew her in one of those tiny 1-inch drawings. Maybe you noticed it, but she's so gorgeous, and I love all her freckles because it gives her so much personality in the face, and she just looks so pretty. And yeah, I was just trying to draw with one color for both of these drawings. Here's another experiment drawing, just trying to get as creative as possible. This is, I went to Oshkosh that year, which is for Pathfinders, which is, because probably most of you don't know what Pathfinders is, but it's a club for Seventh-day Adventists that is kind of like Boy Scouts, or Girl Scouts. Like, we go camping, we go on camporees, but yeah, and it was a huge camporee all over the world. Pathfinders all over the world came to it, and I drew half Pathfinder, half Jesus, and there was some great point to this, but I don't remember it. That happens to a lot of them. A lot of my old sketches just kind of go away and they don't mean anything to me anymore, but oh well, that's life. Blank page. Oh, this was a little doodle I did for my 16th birthday. And here was another 3D drawing I tried to do. And I also posted this one on Instagram, so. Here's some shoes. That was so much fun to draw, to make the colors so rich and like add the highlights and everything. And then this one, I tried to do a little double exposure drawing. So this one, I edited my hand holding the hair like this. And the message of this is pretty obvious. It's literally right there. This is just a bunch of random sketches, but this one, I don't think I can, oh, I can zoom. Perfect. Okay. This one was for one of my followers, and they asked me to draw one of their friends who was diagnosed with cancer, and I drew them a little sketch and then put this down below and then colored it on my phone and gave it to them, well, sent it to them, and they liked it pretty well, so that's good. Here's another one of those pictures where I put my hand in it. Those are so much fun to do. So I don't know what happened here, but maybe my little cousin got a hold of my book. Here's another self-portrait that I was trying to do. Again, never finished it. Story of my life. I was trying to do a perspective drawing from this so that it would look like the ground was like so far away, and the monkey bars were really high, but I just couldn't figure out how to make the person look the same way, so I kind of gave up on that one. And we pretty much reached the end. There's a backside to this page with huge ears. More eye doodles, a little character doodle. And the very last picture I have in here, because I tore off this part. This was for D Draws, of course, when she reached 80K. And I just thought it was so awesome because I'd been following her probably since she had about 40 or 50,000 followers. And I love her artwork, still do. She's grown so much since when I first started following her. And so yeah, I just wanted to do this little drawing for her. So thank you so much for watching and putting up with all my awkwardness on camera. I hope you learned some more stuff about me and just kind of maybe got inspired to keep working at your art, because it gets better. Just the more you practice, the better you get, and have fun with your art wherever you are right now. Even if you don't think you can draw at all, just have fun, do it from your heart, and you'll get better. And really all that matters is that you're putting yourself into your art, and it really means stuff. It means a lot to you. So try not to compare your art to anybody else, and just do you. And have a good day, everybody. Bye. Hey guys, forgot to mention one little thing. Of the drawings in this video, let me know if there's one that you want to see me redo, and I can redo it and then compare the two and see how much I've improved in that way. And also, if you liked this video, if you thought it was too long or boring, or if you actually did like it, just let me know in the comments so I can know for future videos. And thanks so much for watching, everybody.